Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I'm John with Simple Man's Barbecue. Today, we are going over my favorite grill accessories, all for under $40.
A Simple Man's Barbecue.
First up, we have a silicone basting brush or barbecue brush. I use this for basting and for sauces on my ribs and such. These are only about $6.99 on Amazon. Another great thing is this is very easy to clean. I've had many different styles of these also, and this is actually my favorite. I've had the mop, the regular bristled ones, but the silicone bristles I do like the best because they don't fall off like some of the brushes with, I guess, hair style bristles on them do. The mop, those are nice sometimes, depends on your application, but I feel like with the big mops, it takes so much sauce to soak up in there before you can actually start using it. But like I said, these silicone ones are definitely my favorite. If you just have a little bit of sauce or a little bit of basting you want to do, you just put it in a bowl and brush it right on your meat. I would highly recommend a nice silicone brush. Some of the myths out there is that these will actually melt. I've never had any issues. This one's about 10 years old. If I remember correctly online, I think these go up to about 480 degrees Fahrenheit is what they're rated for. Number one, our silicone brush. Fishing tackle or probe holder. These are for leaders and such to wrap them up, and I use them for temperature probes. So I have my holes drilled right in the top here, and when I'm done cooking, I put the probe right in the top, and then slide it down to the next available area, wrap it up, and wrap it around. Just a couple times, and then there you have it. That's it. So normally, before I had a big Tupperware container full of all of my temperature probes, and it was a mess. This way, it's much easier storage, and it's cheap. So this is definitely one of my favorite accessories. Up next, heavy duty tongs. Now these are only about $11.99 on Amazon and one of the cheapest sets of tongs you can find. I love these tongs. They've lasted me a long time, and I just leave them outside in all the elements and they still clean up nice and work good, and there's nothing really to break or burn on them other than this one pivot point, and I like them. I don't have any issues. One of the things that I really like about them is they don't have a spring. You have nice big handles so you can wear gloves and still use these properly. Everyone has to have an instant read thermometer. I picked up this one. This was about $11.99. Some cool things about it is it's auto on, auto off. So when you open it, it automatically turns on. And like I said, it is instant read. It has a little light on here you can turn on when you're cooking at night. You can do Celsius or Fahrenheit and hold your min and max temperatures. Also, a bottle opener on the back. So when you're all done, you just close it and it automatically shuts off. And it also has a magnet on the back, so you can stick it to anything magnetic. Coming in at $22.94, we have our Thermopro Thermometer. This thing is so cheap and it's lasted a really long time. You can handle up to 2 probes. You can set alarms in here. It's kind of dirty because I use this a lot. And each probe you can set to different temperatures, different alarms. It has some preset functions in here. Celsius and Fahrenheit are on the back and on and off, and it does light up. So you can cook at night. I've used this for many years and it has held up through the time, and I've never actually had to replace the batteries on it. It just takes your regular AAA, which is nice because some of those other specialty batteries end up getting pretty expensive. And after a few years, you actually spend more on batteries than what the unit actually cost. And this too also has a magnet on it. We have 2 dishwasher ready serving trays and prep trays. These were $20.99. Comes with the set for $20.99. They're plastic, they're not very large, so they fit really well in your dishwasher. So I prep all my food on the red one and I serve on the black one, and then when you're all done, pop them right in the dishwasher. One thing I've actually waited a long time to get, which I would have gotten a lot sooner, is a nice long sturdy knife. Doesn't bend very easily. I love using this for large pieces of meat. It cuts very nicely through brisket, turkey, large chickens, anything you want to throw at it. This came in at about $31, and I use it almost every cook. An awesome knife, especially for brisket. Up next at $35.93, we have extra virgin olive oil sprayer. Cooking turkeys or even cooking something in a cast iron pan outside, and I just need a little extra spray of olive oil. This thing is awesome. When I'm doing a long cook and I'm actually basting something like a turkey, instead of using my actual baster, I just open up the lid and spray on my concoction wherever I throw in here. It works really well. The difference between a normal sprayer and this type of sprayer is this has the larger hole in it, so this is meant for olive oil or just regular oil. If you tried using a normal sprayer, obviously with the olive oil, I don't think anything can really come out, it'll just kind of dribble. So I'd highly recommend this brand. It works very well for me. One thing every cook needs, my favorite spatula. Now this is actually meant for a flat top, I guess you would say, but I use it on my grills all the time. I love it, and of course it sounds cool. And I mean, if it doesn't look cool and sound cool, what's the point of even doing anything, right? Some of the nice features I like about this is the handle never gets hot. I like this one because of the handle. It's very easy to clean, it's stainless steel, and can actually cut also with it. Highly recommend this version. And that's it, guys. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the video.
A simple man's barbecue!